Hi, it's Melissa here, and I'm really excited because today I'm sharing my December daily for 2015, and I finished it last night. It's been a real labour of love because I made the album myself out of an old cereal box. So I thought I'd start by showing it to you. This is the spine. I used some of the October afternoon paper, and I've got my binding. I hung the little Santa stocking off there, sticker, and the year. That's the back. So I just covered the cereal box. After I cut it down to the size I wanted, so this is an 8x8 album, I just covered it with white pattern paper, cardstock. And I've decorated the inside cover and also the back cover. And I've just kept it really simple because the inside is not so simple. So I'm so happy with how this turned out. I've kept the embellishment on the cover simple as well. And I have another video, and it was on the Clique Kits YouTube channel as well, that shows, I think, up to day 11. So I've got it on a piece of white cardstock because my desk is quite dirty and I really don't want to get anything on the white. So it's going to be interesting how I store this one. I don't think I can sit it with my other mini albums. So if I'll flick through. I came up with the binding myself. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I couldn't find anything online that was going to help me with how to put this together because I used page protectors and I added ephemera, cards, the actual decoration that my daughter made. So I needed something that was going to work. I used eyelets to give extra support to the pages that weren't cardboard or cardstock. I think where I'm up to was the school prize giving. So I can't fit it all on the screen, sorry. My tripod is very little, so this is the best I can do with what I've got. I think actually the place that I will start is day 12. So I use little 4x4 wear memory keepers. I think they're meant for Instagram photos, which mine are, but I went to a 70s party for a friend and it was his 40th. So I put celebrate 40 on here. It's not me celebrating 40, it's him, but when you read the journaling that all makes sense. So I kept the embellishment to a minimum because I didn't want to overdo it. Oops. This is a little filler pocket and I just picked 4 of my favourite things from the embellishments. I started ballet last year, and after one term of ballet I was in the Christmas show, and that was a bit scary, but I did it and it was amazing. And we danced to Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and we were dressed as elves. So imagine that you're in a kids ballet show but you're the only adult troupe. So that was us, and we had an absolute blast. So the kids had made me a card with Sean, and I got chocolates and flowers waiting backstage, so I felt very special, and so I included the card. This is a selfie that my friend took of us, just in the dressing room waiting to go on. And I printed this photo out really big, and I love how it turned out. This was the next day, and the 14th, and so on the 14th we had a package arrive from my parents with the presents for the kids in it, so they were really, really excited to open it. And of course they weren't allowed to open the presents because it wasn't Christmas yet, so that was definitely a little teaser for them. And it was my father-in-law's birthday, so we had a barbecue for him. So it's not the greatest photo, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of taking the photo in front of all the guests. This is an interactive page, and on this day we had the dentist, and all 3 kids went to the dentist, and then after that we caught up with some of the other school families at a local cafe. And in the glassine bag, I won't get it out because it's not exciting, but it's just the details of the appointment, and I thought it'd be good to keep that as ephemera. And I thought the think happy thoughts would be a good thing while you're in the dentist chair. Day 16, we had Azaria making burger patties, and then Sam had helped out my mother-in-law, and she had a toy shop by blowing up all these swords, and so he blew up, I think, a dozen, and he brought a bag home, so I've just recorded that. And then this is day 17, we watched the Polar Express, and it is summer here, but we still get... Azaria wants to come and say hi. Quickly.
Hi.
You want to say anything else?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year from Azaria. So this is day 17, and it can get cold here even though it's summer, because we're in an alpine resort, so the weather can change all the time. And so we were watching the Polar Express, and Sean took a photo of us underneath the blanket. So I love this photo because Brielle's actually smiling. And then I got just off the internet, the promo picture for the Polar Express, and I chose that one. And it was great because I was able to use the Let It Snow and the Winter Wonderland. And I just embellished with some of those acrylic stars. So on the 17th, I made pie clips for lunch, and everyone was happy about that, so I had to record that, and that was a perfect place to use the Happy Things sticker from Pink Fresh Studio from our October Clique Kit. For the 18th, Brielle has loved going on our big trampoline, and so of course I had to get some photos, and she gets air now and lands her jumps, and so I wanted to document that, and I'll probably do a proper scrapbook page for her album about that as well. And on that same day, Sean left to go down south 2 hours to our Invercargill church, City Impact, and he was a guest in their Christmas show, and so he went to the dress rehearsal on the 18th, and then I came down on the 19th, so that's the promo for that. And I took a photo of him performing. He sung 3 songs in it, and so that using the star was perfect for that one. This is, so the kids stayed with our in-laws while we had a weekend down there, which was awesome, and we went to see Mockingjay Part 2, so I put the tickets in. We did some shopping, and I bought myself a Christmas mug, and I just kept the packaging and cut that out and glued it in here. We went to church in the morning, and that's our old pastor, who was our pastor up here, and he's awesome, and he's preaching, so I took a photo, and then we went out for lunch, and I took a photo of that. While we were doing that, on the 20th, same day, yeah, the 20th, Azaria had a birthday party to go to, so I kept the invitation, did my journaling on a tag, and I used the present there. This is from my favourite cafe in Invercargill. It's called The Batch, and so I took the coffee cup, very inspired by Vilna, and I just added my story and photo about it inside. So I took a photo of it of my takeaway coffee by their Christmas tree, and I used a whole piece, cut a large piece of that silver power paper to back that page, and I journaled inside of the frame. So I'll deal with that one later. And then the next day, the same day, we came home, and so we stopped off at one of our favourite restaurants on the way home, or cafe, and I took a photo. The next day was the 22nd, and Sam and Sean very excitedly went off to the new Star Wars movie, so of course that had to be documented. I just punched some stars out and added them to it. I wanted to keep it quite simple to really focus in on the photo. And the next day was the 23rd, and while I went Christmas shopping, they went and had a photo with Santa, and the only way that Brielle would be in the photo was if Sean was in the photo too. And it's a really cute photo. I had to print it out large. So I had a kind of a spare page here because I wanted to include a bag from some of the shopping that I did. And so I just printed off a scripture, which is Isaiah 9:6, which is a really famous scripture about Jesus coming and about Christmas. And I just put the reason for the season. So I just put the reason, which for our family is Jesus. And here's that bag. I used that printable, some of the letter stickers and a doily. And on the back I put that I finally finished all my Christmas shopping. A record for me to be a day early, because I'm one of those people that leaves it till the very last minute. And on the 24th I did some baking for presents for our pastors, so I took a photo, and I bought some packaging, and this is one of the packages, to put them in. I put them in a bag and put them in a package and sealed it with these stickers, so I kept one to be able to use for this album. And I didn't have anything to go on the back, but I wanted to put something, so I used one of the exclusive cards, the presents, and I put the Christmas wishes gold sticker. So this is Christmas Eve, and I finally used the piece of acetate with the Christmas trees on it, and it's from Pretty Little Studio, and I love that you can see through it. So I put Christmas Eve and I put the word ready, and then I took a photo of the Christmas tree and their stockings all ready to go after Santa had been. And on the back of that I put, and I like it actually, I used double-sided tape. You could see it, but it's not really obvious and it doesn't bother me, but I thought I'll fill it in with something, so I put that little cute exclusive card and the rubber Christmas tree. And now for the 25th, I decided to use the 25th exclusive card and make it like a title page, and I used this Some Things Take Time. It's from Dear Lizzie. I thought it was perfect too, because you have to wait till Christmas Day. And then the hashtag Jingle Flair, which is also exclusive. And on the back I put Merry and Bright, Home for the Holidays, and that was another printable, exclusive to the kit. So for documenting the whole day, when you see the photos, they're not the entire day, they're just them. Well, I don't have any church photos because I didn't really want to be showing photos of other people's children, because the kids all got up on stage. And the photos aren't that great, but I'll probably scrap them in the kids' individual albums. So I used one of these bags that came with the kit. I put the eyelets on it to reinforce it. I cut Christmas morning off one of the, I think it was exclusive cards. I put magic, and I've more acrylic here and a 25 puffy sticker. And I just used the tag and wrote my journaling on there and tied some of the tinsel. I put the Christmas is in my heart sticker, and basically I document on that exactly what we did for the day. So this is a collage I created on PicMonkey, and it's 9 photos which show the family part of Christmas for us, which is food and presents and dessert, always dessert. So I was really awesome to get a photo of me in there too. And I probably went a bit full on because I wanted to use up as much as I could, so I used the puffy presents, I used the the acrylic presents, I used some more stickers, more puffy stickers, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And the final page is this beautiful paper. I love all the sentiments on it. I don't think it needs any additional anything really, I just love it just looking like that. And the final page is just the deer with some presents and my favourite little puffy sticker tree. So the back is just plain, and I'll show you again. I'll have some photos up on the end of this post. Just in case you're wondering why I haven't been on Instagram, Brielle broke my phone and I'm still waiting for the replacement. It should be here tomorrow, so I will be inundating you with photos on Instagram probably for the next week or so. So I hope you enjoyed looking at this album, and I hope I've encouraged you to keep going. For me, it's not possible at this stage to get the album done every day in December, and I love that I've used January, and because I had this kit, I really, really wanted to finish it, and I've gotten over the I can't finish this, it's too big feeling, which I had, and decided to just do a little bit each night, and I did it. So I hope that you can do it too, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have all made. I know a lot of you have already finished your albums, but what I'm trying to say is if you haven't finished yet, there's no set date for this. Just keep going. So thank you so much. I'll be back soon. Really excited about the February Clique Kits, and I'm up on the blog for February, or from with the February kit, and I can't wait to share more with you then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.